Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Money Matters Top Tips for Success, where each and every day I bring on new business owners, entrepreneurs, and executives and have them share their top tips for success with you. My name is Adam Torres. You can follow me on Instagram at Ask Adam Torres. Keep up with my book releases, book tour schedule, signings, all that other good stuff. Always love to connect with you there. And as always, if you'd like to apply to become a co-author of one of my upcoming books, just head on over to the website, moneymatterstoptips.com, and click on Become an Author to apply. All right, so today I have Christina Fiorentino on the line, and she's founder and CEO over at Stia Jewelry. Christina, welcome to the show.
Hi, Adam. How are you?
Oh, my gosh, I'm fantastic. I was looking at your pictures from Stia Jewelry, and I'm like, oh, my gosh, this is going to be a really fun episode. So love what you're doing there, and I want to get into it. But before we do, let's get a little bit further into your background. So how did you get started in your career and as an entrepreneur, really?
So my journey began as a very young girl. My father was hugely inspirational in me becoming an entrepreneur. He was an entrepreneur in the IT technology space. I remember as a very young person even setting up a little shop in my house where I would go around to neighbors and ask them for used clothing, and then I would try to sell it back to them. I'm a graduate of FIT. I'm very proud of that, and in my career, which was spent in the New York Garment District, I was lucky enough to work for some tremendous foundation companies designing in the bra and shapewear world as a merchandise manager and in product development. So I learned a lot about business and also spent time in the mass market industry, so working with big box retailers like Walmart, Target, Kmart, also building products and brands for them, again, under the foundation's apparel space. So again, it's to thank my dad from the start, but also to my education at FIT and expertise, I guess, in product development and merchandising.
So let's get into, that's a great transition. Let's get into Stia Jewelry. First, where did the name Stia come from? Interesting name.
So Stia was my childhood nickname. And when I was in high school, I actually was a sewer, and I would design and sew my own handbags and sold them locally. So Stia was my nickname. My sister couldn't say Stia or Christina, so she called me Stia. And I even have the labels from the original batch that I got to sew onto my handbags, and I've carried that name with me along this journey.
Oh, man, that's amazing. Love it. I love family-inspired and family businesses and the way it works out. It just makes it that much more special in my mind. Let's go a little bit further into it. So tell us a little bit more about Stia Jewelry in general. So tell us more about the company, please.
Sure. So once I actually was in the thick of a career in New York City and doing well, and really had a hope and a dream of being a stay-at-home mom. And it's something that my mom ingrained in me from very early on. And once I had my first newborn son, William, I found myself wanting to leave this career and be at home with him. And so I did. I chose to leave and quickly found myself within 1 month at home looking for a creative outlet and not wanting to just be somebody who was not able to contribute to our household lifestyle. So the story goes that I bought some wire and some stones, and I made a bracelet. And once I made that bracelet, it was that Christmas that my aunt said to me, you could sell that. And I took it
Wow.
to heart, and I built an Etsy store. And that Etsy store actually sold, and I was making money, and I was just a stay-at-home mom that was bending wire when my son would nap. And so the story goes on, and I was lucky enough to be featured on the front page of Etsy 2 times within 3 months.
Oh,
and
man.
I felt very blessed for this opportunity. And I even woke up one morning to my phone singing, and it was like a cash register sound. So
Wow.
so I woke up. It was 6 a.m, and it was cha-ching, cha-ching, and I think we did astronomical sales during those 1-week periods that we were featured on the front page, which then led me to receiving some emails about wholesale inquiries. Those wholesale inquiries made me think long and hard about my pricing strategy and how I was going to now build a brand that could be sold into retailers. So,
wow. So it all came full circle. That's absolutely amazing. And I love how you say, so the story goes. I was just sitting at home bending some wire. I love this. Oh, so tell me more. I mean, it's just an amazing story. And by the way, for people that are, people that are listening, I mean, this is in a lot of stores, so it's grown quite a bit. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah. So, I think one of my fondest memories was hair in a ponytail, a pair of yoga pants, looking half-dressed, driving down the road where I was living in Morristown, New Jersey. 2 babies now in the back of the car, and I told my husband to stop car in front of a store, 23 South, actually, in Morristown, New Jersey. And I hopped out of the car. I had a box of samples and a thrown-together catalog. And I walked into the store and right up to the owner and asked her if she would take a moment to look at my brand. And, of course, she wanted to throw me out of the store at that moment because no store owner ever wants to be approached like that in the middle of a Saturday sell day. And she stopped herself, and she looked through things. And she said, I'll contact you tomorrow. Well, I never anticipated being contacted the next day, but she did. And she wrote me the most amazing order I could have ever asked for. And we set the store up and with the brand. And I think within 1 week, we had over 50% sell-through. And we are still in that store to this day, and I'm very proud to tell that story.
That's absolutely amazing. So, Christina, if somebody's listening to this and they want more information on Stia Jewelry or to connect, I mean, how do they learn more about the brand and how do they purchase? Like, give us all those good things, please.
So I take great pride in the fact that we are a retailer-friendly company. We believe that our online strategy is very important to our brand growth and ability to provide all of our brands to all of our customers. So if you go to www.stiajewelry.com, you can purchase from us direct, but more importantly, we encourage our customers to take a look at our site map on there and identify a local store in their area. We know that retail is greatly challenged today, and we wouldn't exist without our brick and mortar retailers. So before you shop on our online store, it would definitely be to check out a local boutique and give them the business. They keep our brand alive. And we're also on Instagram at Stia Jewelry. We're on Facebook. And so those are the 3, I think, social media and online platforms where you can reach our brand.
That's awesome. Well, hey, Christina, really been a pleasure having you on the show. Love the story. Love what you're doing over at Stia Jewelry. So, man, all great stuff there. And to the audience, as always, thank you for tuning in. Hope you got a lot of value out of this. Hope you had a lot of fun listening because we had a lot of fun making it for you. So that being said, don't forget, subscribe to the podcast, leave me a review on the Apple iTunes Store. If you're watching this on our YouTube channel, Money Matters Top Tips, then definitely subscribe to that. Leave us some comments in the comment section. Love to hear your thoughts on Stia Jewelry, on running a small business, on this amazing success story. It's awesome. And Christina, thanks again for coming on the show.
Thank you so much for having me.